Hey everybody, welcome back to Tip Tuesday. In the past, I've talked about using physical aids to help with physical needs in practices. Well, this week I'm going to dive into using a towel onto the lane in practice and what it actually does. So this week we're going to talk about lofting versus not lofting a bowling ball. So two main things. When you get the ball into the lane early, the ball wants to read that lane a little earlier and be smoother when it encounters friction. The other side of it is lofting the ball out onto the lane a little bit will allow your ball to actually be a little bit cleaner, and when it encounters friction, it's just going to come off of it a little bit sharper. So when would you want to use these two things? Well, if it's earlier in the block of games that you're bowling, you may want to get that ball into the lane earlier so it reads sooner and is smoother into the pocket. On the other side, if it's later in the block and you're having a hard time kicking out those 10 pins and the ball just seems really lazy down lane, sometimes just by simply lofting it out onto the lane can help that ball retain just enough to continue kicking out that 10 pin. So now, how do we practice lofting it? Well, something that I like to do is I just like to grab a towel and I like to place it out over the foul line onto the lane, 6 inches, a foot, sometimes even 2 feet. And gives me a really good visual to make sure that I'm getting that ball out in front of me. One way that I also work on this and focus is I sometimes will stand just a little bit taller. I don't get in as deep of a knee bend as maybe I normally do when I'm bowling just kind of my normal shot. Remember, with anything, the more you practice it, the easier it's gonna be to call upon it and use it when you need it. I really hope this tip helps. Good luck out there, and we'll see you next week.